Good morning. I have been intending to film this for, it feels like 100 years. I don't even know when my last YouTube video was. So this morning, as soon as I got to the shop, I was like, before I do anything else, I'm just filming it. And you wouldn't believe how prepared I am. I actually have my tablet over here with information, so I can like actually tell you information about the projects. Pause for reaction. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm just talking about everything I've worked on for the month of April 2026. So because y'all know I have 158 WIPS. So this is just the stuff I've worked on this month, and in no particular order. I just drug everything from the house, and we're just going as it is in front of me. Also, shout out to Recess. This is one of our local bakeries in Black Mountain. They have the cutest, their whole vibe is like a vintage schoolhouse. So they come out with the cutest t-shirts ever. Their first logo was, the little springy animals that you know what I'm talking about. I'm sure you do. They're on the big springs. There was horses and different characters. Ooh, old school McDonald's had them too, with the McDonald's characters. Anyway, that was their original logo, and now they've recently switched to this, and they have all this fun new merch. Okay. First is the Cozy Days Daisy Cardigan pattern by Stephanie Jessica Lau, L-A-U. And this is... I've left room on the screen to put a picture. We'll see if we get this done. This is a commission piece for Rebecca, and I'm doing it with Big Birdie from Lamb & Kid in these 3 colors. And the fiber content is 79% suri, 21% silk, and it's Aran weight. Fantastic. I had never worked with it before. I've worked with Lamb & Kid, but not Big Birdie, and it feels amazing. So you make the squares and then join, and it's so soft and they're so beautiful, and oh, I love them. So I have all of the daisies finished, and so now I'm turning them all into squares, and then I will join them and assemble the cardigan. So it's too big to even fit in any project bag that I have. So we have it in one of Torrid's new bags, which are very beautiful. Shout out to Torrid. Okay. Next one is a cross stitch project that is in one of my stitchy bags in Tula Pink fabric. And this is the Cherry Magpie by JetX Stitch. I keep my loose threads inside of the project, so I didn't want them falling out. So this is how far I've gotten. You can see I've just started the magpie. I've messed up in quite a few places, but not so bad that it's screaming. This was a personal hand dye from Etsy, so I don't have like a colorway. I'll pop up on the screen what her name is on Etsy. We did an ice dye class yesterday. Also, I love, there's little birds. There's all sorts of like little motifs that are just freaking adorable. And this is on 20 count Aida. And there's the colors. So you can see they're so pretty. It's an unusual color palette, so pretty. And I just enjoy doing all the little motifs. It keeps things going well. I also have one of my Notion pouches from Christmas in there. Okay, so there's Cherry Magpie. I love this, love this project. Okay, next is a knitting project. And it's in a bag I made. So last Christmas, I made a Christmas tree skirt and stockings for Marcy, Sprinkled Fibers' mom. And she let me keep the scraps, and so I made me the cutest little quilty project bag, and I love it. So this is my Ooey Gooey by Andrea Mowry. I'm using Ulisse for the red. I don't think, have I done, I may have done 2 more rows on this since I showed y'all last. It's just because I get bored once we're past the color work. And y'all all know this about me, so. Oh, and Reckless Abandon is the spin cycle color for the color work. The color work was so like fun and easy and rhythmic. And these colors were actually inspired by Liz from Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch. And she, because of course Danny tests this and I had seen it everywhere, but was not really attracted to it until I saw Liz's, and I thought it reminded me of 80s Strawberry Shortcake. So I was like, I'm in, let's do it. Okay, so there's that. Okay, this project is in my Cake Palooza bucket bag from last year. And I'm using sprinkled fiber scraps for this. And this is the Heirloom Quilt Cardi. How many squares? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh gosh, I have like 20. See, I keep... Here's all the squares. I keep wanting to stop because it's not hard, but it's tedious. It doesn't matter if you're knitting it or crocheting it, it's tedious. I've decided to crochet mine because I didn't want floats on the back, and I still like that. But each square takes so long, and I've been crocheting forever. I can't imagine if you're like a new knitter and you're knitting it. I don't know if experienced knitters, if it takes them a long time to knit the squares or not, but I'm so over this. I want to wear it. I'm wondering if I have enough squares. That might be what I do. If I have enough squares to do a vest, I might just go ahead and turn it into a vest because I have zero motivation to finish this project. And I'm not even sure what would make it better. I don't know. If I've got enough to do a vest, or if I'm close to having enough to do a vest, this will be a vest and we'll be done. And that's that. Okay, next up, in a little, I call this my little whatnot bag. This was just in some little Venti Kids fabrics, and you can see like it's little stains, it's old. I have an old tag on it. This is just a little one for me to start projects in. And this project is the Riggies vest, which y'all may have seen Danny's. I believe she tested it for, I'll tell you her name. The Shetland Trader. And so Danny did it in Trine. I can't remember the number, but it just came out like a marled gray. And I was like, oh my God, that would be so cool. Because you knit it this way, of course, but then you wear it this way. And it has a high, like, turtleneck, a loose turtleneck. So I just think it would be super cool. And here's our local yarn store day stitch markers, because local yarn store day was this past Saturday and we had so much fun. This spin cycle is fluorite and it's gorgeous. I'm very excited to, well, wear it, but also it's really fun to make. And it's going by really fast, or it seems to be going by really fast. Okay, this is my Sprinkled Fibers Truffle of the Month Club bag. I had the privilege of making their official bags, and you can see the cute little labels. Lindsay's yarn is amazing, as always. And they're the whole of the club is doing a blanket, but you know me, I'm a sweater girl. So I'm doing it, I'm doing the Sorrel by Wool and Pine and just using the fade in it. So what I do is an inch. Well, so the whole neck is January skein, and then I held double. This is a DK weight pattern, and the subscription is fingering weight. You can also opt for mohair also, but I did not because I did the Christmas one with mohair. So I hold the last months and current months, one strand of each together for 1 inch, and then just the new months he'll double for 1 inch, and that's how I'm doing the fade. This month's was so cool with all the different colors. I just love it, and the sweater is turning out so beautiful, and it's so squishy. I'm just obsessed. We're just obsessed. The end. When a new skein comes in, all the other WIPs get put on the back burner because I love this so much. I'm so excited about it. Okay, well, so far knitting is definitely winning out, and I don't think there's any more crochet in here. So for this month, Danny will be overjoyed to know that I definitely have more knitting WIPs. Okay, this is the sweater, which is sweater number 1 by My Favorite Things. And I knit the sweater from Sprinkled Fibers Christmas Advent last year, which the theme was ribbon candy, and it's the most beautiful yarn I'd ever seen. And I could only make a sweater out of it. There was no way I was making anything else. So I finished it and loved it. We took pictures, like the whole thing. I've worn it a lot, and I just kept thinking I wanted a more dramatic sleeve. Like I want a bigger, so it's a big sleeve, but the pattern has you like bind off here. So it's like a 3/4 balloony sleeve, but I want like a full balloon sleeve. So as of Sunday, I literally just cut the cuff off and then pulled all the little, any extra like scraggling yarns that were about, picked up any stitches that I had dropped, recast on it because I had plenty of yarn left. And so this is the Advent held with mohair. It's, God, I love it. I love it. It's the prettiest sweater ever. And so I'm just adding, so it ended here before, and I'm doing 10 rows per color until it's as long as I want, which I think will be like 4 or 5-ish colors. It's so beautiful and so soft. This is my favorite sweater without a doubt. And the tag that I put in it was the Made by Me friendship bracelet by Sarah Hartz, which is super cute. Sarah makes the cutest tags. Okay, just pulling this out makes me want to work on it. I want to just stop the video and work on it. Gosh. Lindsay, what can I say? Her dyeing is amazing. It's just everything she makes I love. Color wise, it's amazing. Okay, so that was sweater number 1. My Favorite Things knitwear in Sprinkled Fibers. Is everything I do in Sprinkled Fibers? Almost, because she always does colors that I love. Okay, this is Needlepoint, and Danny got me this canvas for Christmas last year, and it's Bucky's. You can see, when I take my hand away, you can see where I have not stitched because you can see through it. And I'm like, don't stick to one thing. I did do the whole background. I actually did the background in Continental and then decided to pull it out and do a decorative stitch, which I like much better. Oh, there you can see where I haven't stitched. So I did the whole background, only I have a little bit to do. And then he will be finished as an ornament or a tree topper. I haven't decided, but he will be on my Christmas tree for sure. And that was just in a little, you know, the little generic plastic needlepoint bag that you can get everywhere. This, I got this book. I was very excited about. Unfinished Stitches podcast on YouTube. Has been working on this for a while. It's mother and daughter team. The daughter is doing this one, which I have started, and mom is doing this one, which I will start. And I didn't tell you, this is by Emma. It's cross stitched and I can't read it. CON as in Nancy, G, D as in dog, ON, from David and Charles Publishing, and it's called Cross Stitch for the Heart. So, lots of fun projects. Those two are for sure. Actually, Amy is doing this right now. She also got the book, In a World Where You Can Be Anything, Be Kind. She's doing that one. And I will show you my progress on the one that I started. And it's in another one of my bags that's, again, all Tula Pink because it's my favorite fabric. If you're new, if you're new to me, I like bright neons, bright pastels, neon pastels. That's my jam. So ooh, goodness, this is all I've got is one of the sparrows holding the heart. I've just started her. Can you tell it sparkle a little? Yeah. So she's like a light pink hollow fabric. I thought it'd be cool in the sparkles with the little sparrow, 14 count. And I got the fabric, it's DMC Charles Craft. You can get it anywhere, literally Amazon, Michael's, maybe not Joann's, or maybe not Hobby Lobby, I'm not sure, but most places. And you can see, I've used the Queen of Hearts. I keep scraps of fabric that I love forever. I just keep smaller pieces, smaller pieces, smaller pieces until there's nothing left. So here, colors so far, and all of my cross stitch projects right now are DMC and the called for colors. So there's that. The Queen of Hearts is pretty huge, so I think that I will probably do it on like a 20 count. We'll see. I'm an Aida stitcher, I'm not a linen stitcher. It just doesn't click for me. I've tried. Okay, this is a Christmas project in another one of my bags. This is a Christmas tree cake Little Debbie bag, and I have some stitchy bags in the shop. I think I have several in the shop, but you can always message me if you see something that you like that I have, because if I start a new project, I'm just making a bag to match it. The end. The end. Okay, this is another cross stitch, and it is called Holiday Glow by Satsuma Street. Oh, I'll put a picture up, sorry. And this is how far I've gotten with the two doves and some of the candles. And this is on a red Aida 18 count from the 80s. I got it off of eBay, and there's actually a lots of Aida from the 80s for when people just like hoarded it up and then they've died and like the kids are selling their mom stuff or whatever. And I would like to get a big lot of those because like this is what I learned to stitch, these squares, these Aida squares are what I stitched on as a kid, and it's nostalgic for me. So its background is red. It doesn't look like I've used this many colors yet, but I have. So I don't break everything down at first. I just, as I need the colors, put them on bobbins or floss drops. This one also has some holiday metallics that are beautiful. Again, these are DMC in the call for colors. Super excited. Actually, all of these projects except for the heirloom quilt cardie, I'm crazy excited about. This bag I can make in a style. This was when I was trying to come up with a prototype for my stitchy bags, and I did it in this cute little Easter fabric, so I didn't want to throw it away but it's not up to my standards. But still, I'm going to use it anyway. These are what my Notion pouches are like. They hold a good bit. So this, totally did not look up the information because this is from a magazine and I just took a screenshot. Okay, it's called Easter Joy. I'll have to put the name of the magazine up on the screen. So cute. And honestly, I've worked on this more than anything else. because it's so cute. I can't wait. Even though like Easter's done, I don't care. Can you even? How cute. I can't, I just want to hold it here and look at it. Also, I'm not big into decorative needle minders because I stitch in hand, which means I'm holding my Ada like this. It's not on a hoop. And the big needle minders just like weigh it down. So I use little magnets as my needle minder. If you're wondering what that dot was. Oh God, I love it. Okay. It's my favorite thing. It's my favorite thing. After it gets finished, I'm sure I'll get a lot of other things stitched up because it's been getting all of my time. So, of course, since I'm most of the way through it, all the colors are on drops. The only one I've not used is this Ecru? No, this is 3865. So, this bag is crap. I can make you one of my bags in this fabric, but I'm apologizing to myself for making or carrying this bag. I don't know, whatever. But there it is, Easter Joy. I love it. Love it. Oh, is this the last one? I got an order I have to ship out. Okay, the last project is an inherited project from Danny. She bought this when she visited Penny Lynn's flagship store run back weekend, sometime around there. Anyway, so she had it completely kitted up. I've put it on a floss ring and got everything like organized. She's just not into it, so like into the needlepoint thing. So I am 100%, so I totally will do it. So there's what I have so far. You can see the little fish, and there's lots of metallics and fun textured thread, and I've looked up special stitches to make them really cool. I'm calling him James Brown because that's what he reminds me of with his fin. But I'm super excited about this canvas. It's so fun. The colors are great. I love it. She had it tacked to stretcher bars, but again, I stitch in hand even on needlepoint, so it's not, I won't be using it. So that's everything I have been working on in April. I also am a PDF stitcher, like I don't like patterns. So this cross stitch for the heart book, there's also, it's a great book. She has great designs, great fonts. There's also a cross stitch for the soul and a cross stitch for the earth. So all the local needle stores have this. If you don't have a local needle shop, you can also get it on Amazon. I think you can buy it directly from them. There's probably some on Etsy too, but they're so beautiful. It's nice and big, so if you want to stitch from the book, it's not a big deal. But I just take a picture and upload it into my Knit Companion, which is where I have all of my hearts. And because I like to be able to blow it up really big and use the highlighter tool, you know, all the things. There's such cute patterns in here. And it was less than $20, I believe. So it's a good investment. Okay. Well, there's all the projects I have. I think I have the most knitting, and then cross stitch is next, and then needlepoint, and then crochet. Oh well, who knew? Who knew? Hopefully for the next, so my intention is once a month. I'm not going to pin it down to like the beginning of the month or the end of the month. Sometime during the month, I will update you on everything I've been working on that month. If I have finishes, then I do. If I've cast on new stuff, then I have, like whatever, because I can't seem to get a like structure to it as with most of my life. So we'll just do it when we do it. And that's that. Also, the refreshers are back at Starbucks. These are energy refreshers though. Were they like that last year? I don't know. And the dragon fruit one is delicious. Okay, so that's it. I didn't show this. I stitched a name tag. Was that from Hello from Liz Matthews? Maybe. And I think originally it was a free pattern, but now I pay. Oh, you donate money. So I stitched it and then just finished it. It's meant to be put in like a lanyard situation, but I wanted it. Maybe I should do it in a lanyard. The thing with name tags at the yarn shop is when you wear sweaters or handmade outfits, like you just don't want the stuff. So maybe if it was on a lanyard, I'm gonna try it because at least then you could take it off and on easier. Okay, so we'll be trying that. So look at me with a FO. Okay, that's it. I hope all of y'all are doing amazing. I hope I didn't say a whole lot because then I'll have to edit them all out. Usually I think I get through a video and I haven't said it at all, and I've said it like 412 times. So hopefully I did not do that this time. And I will talk to y'all next month with what I've been working on then.